that long day behind you. Good times lie ahead. With company worth keeping, that'll bash a smile on your head. Come on in, the door's open, you'll find just the finest folks here. Pull up a chair, grab a drink, and lend our stories your ear. Cause we're the talk the tavern. Here you're always welcome. The talk the tavern. Promising beer and bedlam. The talk the tavern. Music, medicine, then some. The talk the tavern. The song's over. Here we come.
Okay, and welcome to Talk of the Tavern. Tonight's topic is going to be epic rumbles. A little more about that in a few minutes. Want to let everybody know I am Travis I. Scissorhands. That's right. Man, I feel like I'm missing a sound opportunity on my soundboard now. I can just do the play with the cock a little. Is that okay?
Oh.
Probably not.
Do you have Mortal Kombat there?
I do have that. Yeah, I can use that.
So that'll work.
That's right.
New Mortal Kombat movie coming out.
So, tonight is Epic Rumble. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. I'm Travis Sivart, host and author. You can find my books and all that stuff just by Googling my name or looking me up on Amazon. Beyond that, I do want to let everybody know this is an adult show with adult topics. We're going to drink, smoke, and swear. If that's not your thing, find someplace else. Now let's have the two awesome co-hosts introduce themselves. We will start with Andrea.
Hi, Andrea LaChat here. So my vices tonight, cheese Pringles, because they're awesome. And I have some knitting.
They are a bunch.
How about you, Ed?
Hey! Yeah. What am I drinking? Oh, Pinot Noir. That's it. Pinot Noir. And when I can't handle that, I'm sipping on water and eating pickled green beans. It's yummy shit.
We still have to try those. Well, I've never tried them. I guess maybe Andrea has. It's and I have actually forgot to mention my vices. I am drinking a nice mellow bourbon, and I have some dark cherry Cavendish, Cornell and Deal tobacco in a few pipes over here, and I'm about to light one of those up. So, everybody in chat, feel free to let us know your vices. What are you enjoying tonight? And let me go into that real quick. Just for everybody who knows or doesn't know, on the podcast, we have a live in-chat audience that sometimes we read comments from. So if you hear us talking to somebody or reading things off, that's what's going on with that. And for chat, just so you know, we're not going to read off every comment unless if they are entertaining and or relevant, hopefully both. Hello, Raven. Good to see you. And Dave says he is drinking some Woodford Reserve bourbon. That's a good bourbon, isn't it?
That sounds good.
Good stuff.
Yeah. It's And by the way, I don't know if it's a spoiler that Dave doesn't want people to know, but he works at the ABC store. He's the guy. When I walk in, I go, I need a recommendation. He could probably do it. So.
Nice.
Yeah. I guess you can't brag about like how much shit you buy at work if you work at the ABC store. You're like, I get a great discount. I'm always bringing stuff home. So tonight's topic, epic rumbles. Or rumble? Basically, we're going to... No discount? No discount. Oh, so you just got to watch a clearance shelf and see when that happens. That makes sense.
There you go.
I know, like, the one here in the little town that we live in, they had stuff come in after Christmas, so it instantly went on sale. And, so great price right away. And that was like a Crown Royal, which I always want to call
Advent.
Royale. Kind of, yeah.
It was an Advent calendar, Crown Royale, not with cheese.
It's just like, Ed, that town that's close to the northwest corner of Virginia, I always call it Front Royale, and I don't know why. Just do.
Well, Locals just call it front roll.
Say it again. Say it again.
Front roll.
Okay.
That's
So
cool.
we're going to talk about matches we would like to see. And it could be anything from, do you want to see Trump and Biden in a ring going at it, fisticuff, old fashioned? Do you want to see Mickey Mouse and Popeye? Or do you want to see Superman versus the Hulk? Real, fictional, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're just going to talk about interesting matchups in the ring. By the way, if we did get Trump and Biden in the ring, I really want Bernie to be the referee in his mittens and chair.
I think that's a given. Has to happen.
And by the way, does
That's
anybody
fine.
feel like Hillary could be the new Don King?
In the ring for that match. Oh, that'd be
It's better.
great.
It's better than the ring girl that holds up the numbers. That's for damn sure.
No, but
Who would be that? Who would do the rounds?
we could use Michelle Obama. We could use Kamala Harris.
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, we can do
it's
that.
Ed's Hayden. Oh, there we go. Dave has suggested melanoma, Trump's wife.
Yeah, there you go.
No. Trump has that, but that's not the wife's name. My bad. So, as kids, we always wanted to see different superheroes get into fights. We always liked it when, before they teamed up, they went at it. Not romantically, fighting.
I was gonna say that's how porn starts.
By two people. There we go.
So I have lists.
Oh, what do you got? And do them one at a time
well-
so we could discuss them.
Yeah, and
Okay.
because I know Ed has a list, I have a list. Okay, everyone in chat, go ahead and put your verses. What or who versus?
And I'll take notes and we'll come back to them. So,
Okay, so I can start. I had the top of my list.
mhm.
Baby Grogu, which everybody knows is Baby Yoda, versus Baby Groot. Cutest match ever.
I think Grover needs to be the referee.
Near, far.
Well, just because it's the same guy does the voice as Yoda as Grover.
Oh, well, there you go.
And he can get really excited and do that wobbly arm, that wiggly wobbly arm thing.
I'm just like, oh, the one would stop and eat a frog. The other one would just stop and take a nap. Oh, it's so cute.
But it'd be a bit unfair because, well, I guess if you put Groot in the pot and Grogu in his little hover baby carriage, neither of them are getting out and walking around much.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Who do you think would win? And how?
Does it matter? Be like, no fighting.
I think Baby Groot would have a better chance than Teenage Groot. I think Teenage Groot would get his ass handed to him.
Well, Baby Groot would grow, probably replace limbs and things. I'm thinking. But Grogu, Yoda, would use the Force and then take a nap. So who knows?
Yoda
I'm just
may get
thinking
a
that's
splinter.
adorable.
He might.
That's
Oh.
what Dave said.
Oh, no Splinter. That's so sad.
What about you, Ed? Did you have a list?
Yeah, I got some here.
What's your first one?
John Wick versus Neo.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
we have to clarify in or out of virtual reality.
Well, Neo having his powers within the Matrix, but John Wick is not part of the Matrix.
But aren't they the same person?
So,
Yeah.
so John Wick just walks up and puts a bullet in Neo as he's hooked up to a machine and we're done?
But then he dies too because he's the same person. Different reality. Because they're both Keanu Reeves, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just making sure I got the right characters.
Dave, writing that one down. We'll get to that next, in case it scrolls way up high. So let's see here. What do you think, Ed? Which one of those two?
John Wick, man, he's just badass.
Yeah, unless if
Neo would try doing his little, but
Matrix thing.
not in the real
John
world,
Wick.
like his back pops, one of those metal rivets in his spine goes.
Oh.
You know. He's like, I know kung fu, and John Wick doesn't say anything; he just shoots him.
And in the middle of their match, Bill and Ted show up.
Especially if you told John Wick that he killed his dog.
Do shit.
You know what?
Wow.
Bill and Ted should be the referees.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Has anybody seen Bill and Ted 3?
No.
Is
I'd
it
like
out?
to, but I don't know. Yeah. But I don't know what it's on.
Probably
Or,
CBD oil.
I don't know if it's on any of the things we stream or have subscriptions to. I saw it at the store on Blu-ray with the other movies.
Okay.
Dave says he's seen it. It was very worth watching.
Cool, thanks, Dave.
That's
Appreciate
good.
it. I'll have to check it out. I heard I think maybe Chris saw it and he said it was there you go. And Cranky, I'll write that one down and we'll get to that in a moment. Let's go back to Dave's.
Yeah.
Captain Morgan versus Captain Jack Sparrow.
Bruh.
Where's the rum? I don't know if that would even be a match. I think they would just drink together.
I don't know. Captain Morgan got that boot up in the air for a reason. I think he's ready to do some ass kicking now.
Well, also, Captain Morgan is very suave. I think he'd look down on Jack Sparrow, and Jack Sparrow would feel like Morgan is hogging all the rum and not sharing. Now we got a fight.
Well.
And,
one has a parrot, one has a kraken,
Oh, interesting. He can handle his rum as well. Sparrow would be wasted. Sparrow always appears wasted no matter what. I think, like the Hulk, his secret is he's always smashed.
Yeah. Or that he just can't handle the sea. He's got sea legs.
Could be.
That's why he never walks straight.
His legs are made of jello.
Yeah, What about you, Travis? What's the top on your list?
I don't actually have a list at all. I was too busy doing all the other stuff, so I didn't make one. But we need to talk about who would be the referee for Captain Morgan and Captain Jack Sparrow. I feel like Spuds McKenzie would be a good referee for this.
I forgot about that dog. Do you think there's a connection between Spuds McKenzie and the target dog?
I was going to say Johnny Walker would be the referee.
Isn't he
There
dressed
you
like
go.
a British coachman or something? Or like he's about to go on a fox hunt?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, that would work too. I couldn't think of anybody else. Oh man, that's a good one too, Dave.
How about Captain Crunch?
That would be great. Because I just imagine Captain Crunch, like every time somebody goes down, he like teabags them and yells, "Oops, all berries!"
Oh, wow, that went downhill.
Wow.
Oh, you need to write down that other one
I got it.
that Dave put out.
Oh yeah. Now let's talk about.
Oh, that's a good one right there.
Let's talk about Dave's like, Captain Crunch may not win, but I'd be pulling for him. Just don't pull his twig to go with those berries.
Well, I don't think he should be fighting. I think he should be the referee or the number, the round girl.
Joe, how are ya? Joe likes
Hey,
that pun
Joe, what's
very
going
much.
on? Good to see you, man. I'll drink to that.
That's right. We forgot to do an opening toast.
Oh,
He
yeah.
likes that pun very much.
Let's
Okay, what's
see.
the
Let's see what
toast?
Cogsley has, because otherwise we're just relating it to people beating the shit out of each other. There we go. We are all here on Earth to help others. What on earth the others are here for, I don't know. Looking at you,
Here.
Cranky. Here's to that. Okay, so let's. I've got a couple other with SpongeBob and Joker. Was one suggestion. Hey,
Well, it
Raven pouring and
depends.
drinking, clinking.
It depends. So, is it like the live action of both of them or the cartoon of both of them? And which version of Joker? Because there's so many questions.
I don't know. I think SpongeBob will wipe the floor with him. But I'm bummed.
Yeah,
well,
Joe.
he does have Gary on his side.
Joe, we're doing epic rumble. So basically, any two characters, real, fictional, historic, whatever. And yeah, there we go. It's so you could throw out the suggestions. I write them down and we come back to them. I don't even remember who requested what now. So yeah, with Joker and SpongeBob. I feel like Beavis and Butthead should do the refereeing on this one.
That would be very, very interesting.
Oh, you know what? I think a fair point. Are they doing this on dry land or underwater?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this goes to like the John Wick Neo thing. Also, are you in the Matrix or not? Because this makes a big fucking difference. It's See, I've never found, besides like the Suicide Squad Joker. Oh my god. Joe, I'll write that down. We'll get back to that.
That would be a very messy match.
Hold on. Okay, I wrote it down. So
well, in Sandy's glass house, it's under the sea, but it's dry land.
Yeah.
Joker from Christian Bale Batman. Okay, no, he's crazy enough and random enough. I tell you what. I know SpongeBob has a lot of them, but something would end up in one of SpongeBob's holes.
Oh my. It'll probably be SpongeBob.
What? Oh.
The Joker would twist him into his own hole.
Got it.
I don't know.
Got it. It's then again, the Joker might just take him out drinking, wondering if he drinks like a sponge. Oh, or try to turn him into a henchman. Can you imagine SpongeBob working for Joker?
I could, actually.
Yeah, Joker could
That's
talk.
the next movie.
Yeah, then they'd murder Beavis and Butthead, take their clothes, and go watch AC/DC videos on the couch, and now you'd have Joker and SpongeBob doing Beavis and Butthead bits.
Okay.
I would have to say SpongeBob is going to be Beavis and Joker's going to be Butthead when they're on the couch. Joker's flower gang. Because Joker's much more angry and yeah, Beavis is laid back and Butthead's Did I get him right? Yeah, I got him right. Let's move on.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't even remember
please.
who asked it now. Tony Soprano versus Kingpin. Oh,
Oh, God.
You know,
Oh,
I never watched The Sopranos.
Neither did I.
Yeah.
I saw like a little bit of it, like the first season. Hmm.
Now I watched Tony Montano and Scarface.
Oh, Kingpin beat them both. You could put them both in the ring
I
against Kingpin. Kingpin's gonna have like
know.
snipers in the fucking audience.
Have you seen Daredevil? Oh, Kingpin, just the way they did the character, so good.
So yeah, I'm thinking Kingpin all the way with any of them.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
probably Kingpin.
Because the only time Kingpin had any weakness is when he fell in love. And if he didn't have that, that man would have been unstoppable. He just was 3 steps ahead of everybody, and his only weakness was threatening the woman.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like John Wick and the dog.
Oh, I think John Wick would totally kick the dog's ass. Like one bullet, yipe, done. Matter of fact, maybe that's what really happened. John's pinning it on the Russian underground. Surprise twist there. Okay, so Alien versus Rambo.
Well,
Now, if we're talking one alien versus Rambo,
are they in space or not? Are they? Where are they?
now are you asking if they're in space because is there gravity? Does it matter if they're in space? Oh, actually, in space it would make a difference because all these people running around shooting guns in space. Nope.
Yeah.
You better
Just
go
like-
get Ripley's little fucking Mr. Roboto, Tomo, whatever gato. I've got to lift a Krato.
Because it depends on where they're at. On fighting
Let's say they're in St. Louis underneath that big arch.
Are there bystanders? Are they performing a play? Why the hell are they there?
I think Rambo could take him.
With his guns, yeah. I think so.
Well, also Rambo's very good. God damn it.
If you write that down, I got to answer for that.
Yeah, I think I am.
I know who would win.
You just know who kills everybody, okay? Anyhow,
Yeah,
we'll get to that. I should have said that out loud.
Right?
So, hold on just a second, because I'm taking notes. So, no, I think even, like, if we put him straight up in a wooded area, or even a space station, I think Rambo's going to take it, just because he's going to lay traps, and I realize, these little fuckers are wily and everything, but they're not very smart.
But he's Rambo.
Yeah.
Now,
Rambo
versus Rocky.
Rambo.
Because of the guns. But
Yeah. Adrian, you just shot the fuck out of me. Okay. Andrea, do you have another one on your list?
Okay, I do. So it's too bad Aaron's not in chat because I would love to hear his input. Giraffes versus Australia. Because according to Aaron, neither one exists.
So there's just a whole bunch of giraffes running around killing everything in Australia.
No, just killing Australia. But Australia is not really. It's not real. It's fictional.
Okay.
So
Australia's going to win because like 2/3 of Australia is venomous in some form or another. So I think
well, you don't know giraffes.
with the initial attack, the initial giraffe wave, you definitely see some losses on the Australian side. But once like platypuses got together with all the asshole kangaroos.
Would that be platypi?
Yes.
I don't know.
Then you can have a platypi fight. It's very different.
Who would referee that?
You know, you can't even say cream pie fight anymore without it being something so different than what it was back in the day. Okay, we're up for the cream pie fight.
Oh.
Ew. My God, what the hell was that?
It's all natural lube. Nope, that shit crosses over. Don't. Just don't. Anyhow. God damn it. It's, okay. Are we
What do you got, Ed?
Yeah, Ed. That's what we need.
Nick Fury versus Jules Wingfield.
Who the fuck is Jules Wingfield?
Pulp Fiction.
Oh.
Sam Jackson.
I'm like, are you serious?
I see a theme in Ed's
Yeah.
fight here. Oh, no, this is an easy one. I think this is easy.
What do you think?
What do you think, Andrea?
No. You go.
Oh, Nick Fury is totally doing it. Unless Jules can spout some shit first, so Sam Jackson is like, you know what? Let's go get a beer. But if
See,
it actually...
I think Jules, because he's ruthless, man. He's just ruthless.
Well, see, you know who would referee that fight? Sam Jackson.
He wouldn't referee. He would just narrate it. And a motherfucker hit a motherfucker.
Yeah, that would be great. I'd pay to see that.
He narrated as Steven from Django.
we can't even start to narrate that on air.
I still pay to watch that, though.
I'm suddenly much more interested. Now,
oh my God.
for everybody who's not on the show, when you're watching in chat or on the podcast, just take a moment while we giggle to mentally have that image.
Yeah.
Because we cannot imitate that and survive the night. So,
Too many ninjas in that conversation there.
Mm-hmm. Let's move on to... God damn it.
Do you have another one, or do you need one mine?
Oh, no, I've got like 4 more in the list here.
Go for it.
Not my list. Viewer list.
Yeah.
Stretch Armstrong versus Edward Scissorhands. Andrea, you had some thoughts on this.
Oh, a bitch is gonna get cut. That's the first thing that came to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Who would referee that? Who would want to? That'd be dangerous.
Keep them coming, guys. I'm writing them down. What do you think about that there, Ed?
Oh, man. I don't know, you know.
Really?
If Stretch could wrap him up early on,
yeah,
it'd be all over with. But if he get them scissors on him, I don't know.
I bet. Oh, man, Edward Scissorhands can't talk shit. Otherwise, it'd be like, it is peanut butter jelly time.
Mm.
Thank you, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Let's raise a glass to Gary. Here's to you, buddy.
X200.
Gary, we are discussing
Yay.
epic rumbles. So, any 2 characters, real, fictional, historic, whatever, any 2 people or creatures, I think our best...
land.
Yeah, I think our best so far were giraffes against Australia. Okay, we'll start moving a little quicker because we're about halfway through and we've got some great suggestions here.
Are we?
We can go over.
What's that? Oh,
I have some more.
Works for me. Ed, you work in the morning?
I do, but yeah, I'm cool.
Good enough.
I'll take a nap after work.
Sounds great. Now, I want to hit a couple more here from chat, and then we'll go back to your guys' list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think with Stretch Armstrong, who would referee that one? God damn it, Joe. Who would referee Stretch Armstrong versus Edward Scissorhands? I feel like Freddy Krueger would be a good one to referee that.
What about Kruger versus Scissorhands?
Oh man, I would have to wear earplugs. I could not listen to that fight.
Well, I think Freddy would win because he gets in your head and your dreams.
He does. He's just like, "Hey, I fucked your mother." And Edward is like, "Ah!" Goes to pat the tears off his face, jabs out an eye. Ed's very sensitive. Not this Ed. Edward Scissorhands is very sensitive. I know. Freddy's a jerk. Okay, what about Christopher Reeve after the accident versus Stephen Hawking?
That's not funny, man. We're gonna go to hell for that one.
You think so?
Yeah. He's a crappy motherfucker.
I don't know.
Stephen Hawkins throws some science on him, man. So
I know. I think he'd win.
Dave has pointed out this is not funny. It's a serious debate.
Okay.
I think Stephen Hawking would get in his own head, but I really would like to hear Stephen Hawking doing some shit talking.
I was gonna say he would talk shit.
But the only way Stephen Hawking is winning that fight is if he's tricked out his wheelchair and like pops blades out of the wheels and has a laser pointer and just hits him right in the cornea.
How do you know he didn't already?
I don't. Working with it.
I know. Oh my gosh.
I think we need to contact MTV and bring back Celebrity Deathmatch. We've got the first season mapped out already.
Don't they don't still do it?
I don't know. Who watches MTV?
So
well, I don't know if they do it on MTV, but I think they still do Celebrity Deathmatch because Frank tells me about it.
So Joe says, I think Reeve would win. He has some Superman still in him. I think they would have to wheel Steven out of the match. And Hot Diggity Dave says, you will have your match. No?
What did I drop? I dropped my pen. Wow.
Okay. We'll pull one more from chat here, and then we're going to go ahead and go back to your guys' list. Andrea, Ernest Hemingway versus George R.R. Martin.
George R.R. Martin. He kills everybody.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he does. Who? What? Why?
Hemingway's got that hands down, man. He survived the war. He went out on a boat and fished for that damn fish and fought it all damn day long and brought it in. Hemingway's got that hands down. Can't beat him.
And Hemingway's coming in fucking drunk. He's going to be a wild man. See, the chat is cheering for Hemingway. Anybody else got some opinions on this? It's Hemingway also comes with a shotgun.
With a shotgun, yeah.
Because a drunk motherfucker is going to show up with a shotgun in the ring.
Now who would referee that shit?
I got two choices here. Morgan Freeman or Stephen King, one or the other.
Those will be two different narrations.
They would. They would totally change the whole tone of the fight. Stephen King would be like, no hiding in the closet and waiting till somebody is staring out the window, wondering about the oblivion of their neighbors' lives. And Morgan Freeman would just be like, "And George." That's more like Jimmy Stewart, I think.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
"And George."
Oh god, that's horrible.
Okay, Andrea, who's next on your list?
Okay, so, all right, I've got a few of them, but let's see. Ronald McDonald versus the Burger King. Refereed by Wendy, the Wendy's girl.
What is she wearing?
Yeah, that's all
Not
I want
much.
to know. Because she's a redhead too, man. So damn.
And freckled.
They don't care about the match, people.
And I bet you, we only see her like here. I bet you she's a little curvy too.
I bet you.
So, here's what I'm going to say. Ronald McDonald will win because I don't really think he looks at women very much. I think Burger King's going to be distracted talking about his Whopper and the hot beef injection. And Ronald, since Wendy will be an adult, well, if Wendy was a child, maybe Ronald would be distracted because he's a bit of a pedophile, isn't he now?
Oh my god. I was just going to say, I know clowns play dirty, but oh my god.
Well, plus he's got that Scottish blood in him. You got to watch out for that, man.
There can be only one.
And Dave says, hands down, Burger King. He's been banging Wendy for years. To make it clear, we're not asking which one beds Wendy first. We're asking which one wins in a fight, with Wendy being the referee in something skimpy and revealing. It's,
Maybe her and the clown are in on it together. Think of that.
God.
Okay, so, Ed, who do you got on your list?
Okay, since we may see this or may not see this, we don't know what the writers are going to do. Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, versus Bo-Katan.
Now, remind me which one Bo-Katan is? That's the leader of the Mandalorians.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, she should win. Now, from a writer's point of view, we know not so much. Oh, we're even jumping back onto the Wendy Burger King Ronald McDonald. Wendy values quality beef. She's going to side with Burger King. So we got a little bit of cheating coming in from the referee.
Truth.
Oh, that's so funny.
So true.
She wants to shuffle their patties together, if you know what I mean.
She likes it flame broiled.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Wendy's going to need some lube, because I don't know about you, but every time I eat Wendy's, it's a little dry.
Wow.
Okay, so where were we? We were,
What was the question?
right, Bo-Katan versus the Mandalorian. Yeah, like I said, I think if it just went straight up for a fight, she's got the experience. She's got a life of war, and he's got a lot of luck. Let's be honest, a lot of his fights aren't necessarily won through skill. He's got some skill. Oh, Concho. God damn it, Joe. Too soon?
Dave says Mandalorian will win because luck.
See, if it's aired on the series, yeah, Mandalorian's going to win. But only after he receives a beat down and then comes back from the very brink. But if she caught him when the cameras aren't on, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, who would referee that one?
Commander Adama.
I was going
The
to go.
Jawa.
I was going to go with. I was going to go with Spock.
Rambo.
Oh, Lord.
But Commander Adama works too, because he's a bit of a hard case.
Yeah.
Well, the newer version is. The older version, well, he was less. Now, here's a fun one. Tiger King versus Tony the Tiger.
Tony, hands down.
Yeah, he's from the hood. He can scrap. And he's full of sugar. Sounded good to me.
So no chance. See, I haven't seen Tiger King really go at it. Okay, Hot Diggity's Dave says,
oh, shit.
There goes Andrea. She'll be back in a moment. Hot Diggity Dave says Tony will win because he's great.
Great.
Raven says Tiger King would seduce Tony. You got it, Dave. You got it, Dave. Normally I do just call you Dave, but I get to reading, so. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, we'll get to some of these in a little bit. So, we've got we got Andrea back?
There she is.
I don't know why it cut off. I'm sorry.
Okay. What about...
They didn't like my answer.
That's funny. Hot Diggity Dave says, my friends call me Dave. Hot Diggity is my father. Okay. J.R.R. Tolkien versus J.K. Rowling.
Tolkien.
Why?
He's got years of experience behind him, man.
He was also in the war.
Yeah, he was in the war.
What do you think, Andrea?
I don't know. I'd have to say, yeah, Tolkien.
Now, first of all, I think it needs to be a two-part fight. I did, Dave. Dave wondered if Tolkien was above hitting women.
I removed that from the equation immediately. Beat the bitch.
Oh, my. J.K. Rowling, says Joe, would go on Twitter, tweet that Tolkien cannot fight, and that will become reality. See, that's why I said it's a two-part fight. You would have them versus them. By the way, it needs to be refereed by George R.R. Martin.
Then everybody dies.
Yeah, they both lose.
And after they do the one-on-one match, they need to have their characters versus the other one's characters with Martin's characters refereeing.
Oh, well, they'd all die.
So who would win the Tolkien world, Lord of the Rings cast versus the Harry Potter cast?
Well, Harry Potter, they're children. They're going to lose.
Voldemort,
they
Snape,
they know
and
everything.
Dumbledore? Well, that's true, too. Dave says Lord of the Rings characters kick Hogwarts ass.
I'm with you, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining, like, Gollum just shivving the fuck out of people in the dark.
Probably.
And Snape's joining up. Snape's going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go over here with what's-his-face, the White. Feels a bit racist to say that nowadays, but whatever. Ron Weasley is fucked. Gollum's going to be all over him. So, let's jump to one more. You know what? We've gone through a couple. Did we go? No, let's go through one more, and then we'll get back to your guys' list. Hulk versus his thing. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Hulk versus thing.
I was going to say, they sell that.
Yeah, I'm sure. In some kind of store.
They do.
It was on the show. We discussed it on the show because we have one for all the adventures.
Okay. Yeah, and they've had that a couple times in the comic book, too. And we'll get to that one in a few minutes, Joe. We're going to take them in order here because I like some of these coming up. Yeah, I think Hulk versus Thing. I just think Hulk's got this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Hulk smash.
Right. Now, it depends which version of Hulk. I mean, if we're looking at Joe Fixit, the Gray Hulk, if we're looking at the Banner Hulk Intelligent Blend, but yeah, just the raw Rage Machine Hulk, just Hulk all the way. It's, he'd gravel his driveway with that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he don't give a fuck.
Right. It's, yeah. See, Dave, yeah, Banner Hulk, way less smash. And that's because originally Hulk was an alcoholic, so he was always smashed. And he got violent when he drank. Okay, one more, then we jump back to your list. Clifford, the big red dog, versus Caesar Milan, the dog whisperer.
Clifford. Because he's the big red dog.
Ed, you don't know who Caesar Milan is? There was a reality show called The Dog Whisperer.
That's why I don't know.
Right.
It was a fucking reality show.
And this guy...
I've never seen it, but I've heard of him.
It was actually a pretty cool show, because this guy would walk in and he's like, there's no bad dogs, there's just, bad upbringing for him. And he would do really amazing thing with dogs, though he did get his ass bit a couple of times.
Well...
It happens, yeah.
He didn't meet Marmaduke.
So, yeah, I'm with you, Dave. It's none of us watch a lot of reality TV. Documentaries are different, but reality TV,
Clifford wouldn't mean to kill him. He would kill him with kindness.
I'm just imagining...
Because he's a big red dog. He thinks he's a lap dog.
Can we just have him win because he had something stuck in his butt and he was doing the butt scooch thing and Caesar got caught underneath?
Ew.
It just leave this brown smear.
Maybe not.
Let's move on. What do you got next? Go ahead, Andrea.
Speaking of brown smear, left or right Twix?
The right one.
I don't know if we're talking about their political leaning, Ed.
Oh, okay.
but we might be.
My bad.
So we got the right one, because it's the right one, says Joe. Andrea, what do you think?
I'd have to say the right one, but then again, the left one, because that's all I find everywhere.
That's because they killed all the right ones. That's right. Okay.
That's because everybody liked all the right ones.
It seems to be a general consensus. And I think the Three Musketeers would have to referee that fight.
Yeah. That's horrible.
Mm-hmm. Ed, what's next on your list?
Han Solo versus Will Riker.
Solo. I'm going with Solo on that one. So, yeah.
Yeah, he's got the Wookiee,
Even without the Wookiee, I'm just pretty sure Solo just be like... Yeah, no. Now, if we're talking Enterprise versus a Falcon, that's a different story. Yeah. It's, Now, we're going to go into a speed round here, because we're getting kind of low on time, and I know said we could go over, but we'll try to keep it kind of on time here. So,
all right.
Andrea, one more from you.
The Gilligan's Island Castaways versus the Lost Castaways.
Oh. You immediately want to say Lost, but that's kind of tough if you start to... If they have planning time.
Well, see, the professor can make bombs out of, coconuts and stuff, so...
And of course, they do have Ginger too, and
Yes,
she's a
they do.
bombshell. And I imagine
Black
Skipper's...
Dynamite. You mean Black Lightning? I'm sorry.
No, Black Dynamite.
Reading.
We'll get to that in a minute. It's and I imagine
I'm
the
sorry.
Skipper's got some wartime experience under his belt somewhere. I just
A little bit of crazy there.
Yeah, getting a little flashback going on. See that? Dave points out the billionaire and his wife. They could buy all kinds of weapons. And
Yeah, that's what they were transporting on that ship, you know?
that and part of his drug emporium.
Yeah, just a small part.
Oh, lovey, go get the cocaine, would you? It's... We're about to snuff a bitch. Okay, so speed round. Dormock from Star Trek The Next Generation and the gates fell, or the walls fell, versus a Gorn.
The Gorn.
Going with Gorn. Any questions here, Andrea, or any thoughts on this?
I have none. Because I should know who that is, but I don't know who that is.
The Gorn is the lizard guy.
You
That
get that
Kirk
music behind him, man, and yeah. Yeah, he got it.
Okay, and somebody asked for it. Trump versus Biden. I imagine this would be more of a slap fight. After like 30 minutes of walking in circles yelling at each other.
And Biden going, "Where am I?"
What? I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I think it would be a draw. They'd get winded after a minute. Like, no.
After bending
Thank you,
down
Dave.
and trying to lift through the ropes, they're just like... It's I don't know. They wear ties all day long. They've got that little bit of strangling going on. Pee-wee versus Liberace.
Oh my God. Pee-wee.
Why?
Cause any man that jacks in the theater, man, is tough.
Okay, Pee-wee didn't do that. Paul Rubens did that.
Pee-wee Herman has all the really cool gadgets.
I just imagine Pee-wee running
Like I
away till Liberace gets exhausted and falls over.
Right in his bike.
Gary says he'll throw his bike at him. Okay. Donkey Kong versus Harambe.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, too soon.
What's Harambe?
Harambe is the gorilla that the child fell into his enclosure, and he was pretty much put down to save the child. When Harambe wasn't really doing anything wrong.
I thought Harambe was the one that got hunted or something. I don't know.
I thought he was trying to say, isn't that the one that was trying to keep the kids safe?
Mm-hmm.
And they killed him?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? You know what? Nope.
Oh, Robert has cleared this up. He says he ate a baby. Which one?
Wasn't that the dingo?
The dingo was the referee in this fight. He had a whole bucket of babies. Baby back wings. Okay, Jar Jar versus Jabba.
Jabba.
I just imagine a slap fight going on with that one.
Yeah, but he whipped that tail around, man. It'd be all over.
There'd be some tongue action from Jar Jar.
Oh, no. He just no. He'd be attacked by the audience. It's okay.
The referee would beat him down.
Yeah.
I don't know where Robert went with this one. But let's go through the rest of this list. Ron Jeremy versus Jabba. Anybody say wet spot?
Isn't that a porn? That's how porn starts, people. We don't want that.
Wee Man from Jackass versus Tyrion Lannister.
I don't know. One is glutton for punishment.
Tyrion.
You might like it. Yeah, Tyrion would
Tyrion,
win. But...
totally.
Yeah.
Robert, we're epic battles. So, two people, real, fictional, live, dead, historic, whatever.
Versus.
So, yeah, that's what we're doing here. Okay, Andrea, you got one on your list?
I think that was the Gilligans and Lost. I think this was the last.
Ed, you got
on
another
my
one on
list.
yours?
Jedi versus the Borg.
Oh my God, Ed.
Which generation of Jedi?
The generation like from the prequel.
Okay, where we get all the Jedi.
All the Jedi.
See, Robert's yelling out Borg. I think Jedi would take this one.
They have the
Jedi.
Force.
You see,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back to my man again. Mace Windu will fuck some shit up, man.
Mm-hmm. No, Robert, we're not going there. Especially since we know Andrew would have to referee that one. Robert says Ed
Like,
versus
do it
Travis.
in the mud. Do it in some Jello. I'll referee.
Okay. Ed, do you have another one?
That was it. I'm done.
Okay, couple more from chat, then we'll wrap up this episode. Bruce Lee versus Black Dynamite.
See, I don't know who Black Dynamite is. I know Black Lightning.
I don't know who Black Dynamite is, but I'm gonna pick Bruce Lee every time. So
Pretty much,
Bruce
yeah.
is the
Pretty much.
Because he beat Chuck Norris.
Terry Crews versus Jeffrey Dahmer.
Terry Crews.
I'm gonna say Terry Crews because he can't eat all of that.
Gary says Dahmer if he gives Crews a drink first, then it's over.
That's horrible.
See, I don't know who this person is. I've heard the name, I don't know who it is. And this will be our last one, then we'll wrap up this episode. Pootie Tang versus Beverly Hills Ninja.
I don't know any of those words.
Beverly Hills Ninja is Chris Farley. I know that.
I know that. I don't.
Pootie Tang, I don't know who that is. Rapper or porn star? Maybe both. I don't know.
We go both ways, who knows?
Yeah, I'm
We can't Google where.
I'm on a mobile hotspot. I break my internet if I open up new tabs. 2001 American comedy film, comedy sketch. Okay, I was kind of right. It's a character from a movie. He looks like
In porn?
he's a character from Chris Rock's show, Ultimate Superhero, Cool Walking, Smooth Talking, Ladies Man. Pootie is a hero and a role model to all the neighborhood kids. Everyone looks up to him except for Evil Dick Lecter.
Oh my God.
I tell you what, I'll have to get back to you on that one. But just from what
I'd
I've
say
seen,
Beverly Hills Ninja.
really, Chris Farley?
Yeah.
It's I'll have to go watch Pootie Tang, and then we can make a decision on that. Let's wrap this up, guys. Thank you so much for all the suggestions on this one. I really appreciate it. Farley was not the man. Farley was a cheap imitation of John Candy. That's all I can say. It's
I like Chris Farley.
It's I mean his Chippendales thing was okay with Patrick Swayze. So let's wrap this up here. I want to remind everybody you can always email us at talkofthetavernshow@gmail.com. That's talkofthetavernshow@gmail.com. Let us know your thoughts on what matches you would like to see, or suggest topics that you'd like to hear us do, or wish somebody a happy birthday. Whatever. It's fucking email. Figure it out. I want to thank everybody for supporting, everybody here who threw bits and subscribed and all the other things you guys did here tonight with the hosts and the raids and all that good stuff. Thank you, Dave. You can love Chris Farley, but it's a bit disgusting. But he's lost a lot of weight since he was
I love
last.
Chris Farley.
Also, want to thank everybody on Patreon like Triple U and Ethan Strauss, and our PayPal monthly subscribers like Musical Wizardry and Berta for all their support. But you guys, I know that's why he's lost a lot of weight, Dave, because he's dead. It's yeah. It's let's get some outro music, and don't forget to join us next time for another episode, and we will catch you guys soon.
Thanks for joining us.
Wait. Closing toast.
Toast.
Oh, man. Andrea, you got something?
No. But thanks for asking.
Okay.
Here's to you.
Here's to being a lover instead of a fighter, because, oh my God, I don't want to have to go up against Ed. And there you go. The quote from Cogsley is, "You can quote me on this," said by Travis.
There you go.
Outro music.
Thanks for joining us for the discussion shenanigans tonight. You are the one thing that makes the show what it is. Don't forget to join us at the Tavern next week. Until then, have fun, keep learning, and be good to one another. Now, raise your glass in good cheer. Enjoy the small moments every day, and steamy dreams every night.